But getting caught jacking off is way more embarrassing.
If Joe was jacking off at lunch, I think I would laugh for the rest of lunch.
especially if he goes, oh guys, I gotta shit.
Oh guys,
Don't come in here, I'm taking a shit.
We're on the door to prank him and we just hear him jerking it.
oh my God.
Oh, Kimiko.
Can you guys keep it down? I'm trying to jerk off in here.
Oh! Welcome to another episode of Careful Boys, where you may or may not be grossed out depending on what the answers are to this question. But what is something you either did or said during sex that you regret doing or saying?
Fuck. It's gonna be hard.
Why would I be grossed out?
I try to.
Like if you said something embarrassing, you're like, why the f I say that in the throes of passion? Or you did something wrong and you're like, stupid.
I flipped my wife into a nightstand.
Is this what, like a Timberland imagination?
No, this really happened.
You flipped her?
I flipped her around into a nightstand. Yeah, because we were like missionary, and then I just flipped this
Like a pizza?
like a piece of meat, and then she slammed her head into the nightstand because I didn't see where it was, and it was like pretty close because it was like kind of dark.
Did she like actually?
And she hit her lip and her nose against the nightstand.
Oh shit! You told the cop?
and then I didn't care. I just kept on and I needed to get my nut off.
Nice.
And then she went to urgent care.
Yeah. So she starts bleeding like crazy instantly.
What?
And dude, Nikki didn't even know. Cause she was like we had some drinks. Yeah, she was coming so deeply. No, we had some drinks, and so she was just like, why did you stop me? What is going on? Like she was like pissed. Yeah, and I'm like bleeding everywhere. Like you're bleeding like all over. It looks
On
like
the sheets.
Yeah, no, she's bleeding. Well, we were not.
Did you think she had her period?
What's that?
Did you think she had her period? Yeah, that's what he thought.
Out of her face. I thought she had her period out of her face because
You were
sometimes
so
it happens if it's a full moon. No, so I was like, holy fucking shit. And then I'm a guilty Catholic boy, so I'm walking her through the lobby with like she's got like fucking napkins and shit on her face. I'm walking her through the lobby to take her to the emergency room, and I'm like, we're in the Uber going to the emergency room, and I'm like, look, whatever happens when you go in there, just tell them the truth. I'm probably gonna go to fucking jail, but just tell them the truth. Cause I was like, I'm going down for this. I'm a guilty Catholic boy. I'm going down for this shit. My wife is bleeding. Like I abused her. She's fucked
smaller.
Up.
She's a different
tiny.
ethnicity.
Exactly. I'm fucked. And then we get there. We walk her in there and stuff like that. I'm sitting in the waiting room and I'm just like, I'm a fucking wife abusing piece of shit. You're a son of a bitch and all this stuff. And then I go in the room after they call me in, and all the nurses are laughing. Because Nikki told him what happened, and she's like, he said to tell the truth, and so like, yeah, he put me in a nightstand when we were having sex, and they're like, okay.
They're like, this is Vegas, baby.
Benign. Well, it was just.
They're like, what's the boot print on the back of your head?
It was just such an accident that it was like, everyone was like laughing about it and stuff, and I was like, oh my god, I'm such a fucking guilty Catholic fuck. But yeah. So yeah, all good.
Damn, I'm glad you got off.
Thanks, dude. I got my fucking nut, and that's all I cared about.
It's my guy. That's what I'm talking about.
Go ahead. We'll go with Nick next, and then Bart, and then back to Nick. Anthony, and then Nick again.
Dude, why do you think I have so many?
And then we'll end with Nick.
Fuck machine Nick.
And then Nick can tell us about his schedule.
So usually when we schedule sex, man, I'm pretty quiet when we have sex. Like I try not to say anything.
You don't say any words?
He doesn't even moan. He just fucks.
I really try.
You make noises? You make noises?
Because the whole time in my head, I'm like, don't come. That's what I'm thinking in my head.
Rosie O'Donnell!
Dog, for real. Sometimes I'm just like,
Grandma.
I'll get in the zone. I've been trying to. I've been doing like breathing techniques to help me with my nose. And honestly, that helps me a lot to be like just to stay in the pocket, because staying in the pocket is really important.
Yep.
The other thing that I really get embarrassed about, that's probably not that big of a deal, but is when I start sweating. And I've talked about this. Because your boy's putting in work, you know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
Because when your penis is this big, you gotta make sure.
You gotta thrust hard.
That's like 1,000 pumps per second. Turn the AC on a little bit more.
I do, but sometimes your boy, I'm a sweater, bro.
You should wear one of those things where there's like two fans around your neck.
You got to use that 1970s Freon, bro.
I need your guy,
Turn the
bro.
fan on too.
Hey, you're dripping sweat all over her?
Yeah.
That's sexy.
Yeah, but I feel bad.
Like
Even
vodka.
honestly,
because you see it.
I hate to bring up jiu-jitsu while I'm talking about my sex life, but I'm going to. But even when I sweat on the homies when we're rolling, I feel really bad about that too.
Is it bad etiquette to sweat very much and like not apologize?
I think so.
sweats,
Yeah, everyone sweats. You know, it's part of it. But
So
it's
do you
like-
say sorry during sex that you're sweating too much?
Yeah, probably that's embarrassing. Saying sorry is like sorry.
I think he's saying sorry the whole time. Sorry.
sorry.
Are you okay?
Do you
Are
love me?
okay?
Do you love me?
Are you okay?
Are you attracted to me?
Are you
my
okay?
dick big enough?
It's funny though.
Does it feel good? Does it feel good?
Are you attracted to me?
Does it feel good?
What was that look about? You just made a look. What
Whoa,
was
what was
that?
that? Wait, I don't know if I can keep doing this. Like, what was that?
Is this hot? Is this hot?
Why don't you close your eyes? Why don't you look at me?
What's my
Is
name?
it
What's
hard
my
enough?
name?
Is
What's
it
my
hard
name?
enough?
Are you thinking about your ex that you kissed one time in high school?
He was better, wasn't he?
What can I do better? What can I do better?
But I think it's I don't know, man. Like
Trying not to say anything is already pretty funny because I feel like that's very hard.
Do you hold your breath until you're purple?
sometimes when we're kissing, yeah, a little bit.
Has Tiff ever asked you to put her in like a fucking hold while you guys are doing it?
Not having sex, but like when Islam Makhachev fought Dustin Poirier and she saw him finish the choke, she was like, "What does that feel like?" And I was like, "Let me show you." And she was like, "Ah!" And I was like, "You're supposed to tap." And I was like, "If I heard you're supposed to tap." And then we went to bed. That was it. We went to sleep.
No sex.
No, bro, we're pretty vanilla, dog. We're pretty vanilla. She flips me around. Not to a nightstand. She's not that strong. We don't have a nightstand actually.
Probably work on that.
The way our room's set up, it's we don't really have a nightstand.
How do you guys have light next to your beds?
We got the ceiling.
Before we start, does anyone else want to talk about any other nightstands they don't have?
Yeah, anybody?
I have
nightstands?
six. I have six. I have 6 nights.
I need new nightstands.
Nightstands.
One in every corner.
Nightstands are helpful, man. You could put a glass of water when you're thirsty in the middle of the night.
Yeah, that's nice.
A lot of them now come with USB.
Okay, we're not really gonna talk about nightstands.
But then nowadays, you have USB plug ports that you can
Great.
in the nightstand.
The dream.
huge fan of
the
that.
dream.
Isn't that the best?
I want
is
that
the
plug.
best.
I want that.
I don't even have a plug in my bathroom, dude. I don't have outlets in my bathroom.
All right, Anthony.
You should use a power strip.
No, let's talk about my house layout for a little bit.
Let's let Anthony dig into his archives and try to find one. What's something that you actually did? You ever have a mistake?
I mean, we know you breathe in their ear and they come. So, you know, not gonna get a lot out of this one.
I want to be a ladies' man.
you ever messed up a little bit? You ever said like bad grammar or something?
And did you ever accidentally not last 3 hours or like?
Yeah.
Did you say you're the wrong you're?
You ever say, "Oops, did I come too much"?
Oops. I came too much.
You ever had anything close to that at least?
Oh my god, I made you come too much. I'm sorry. Oh, I got you too wet. Oh shit.
I can't work with this.
You came 7 times again?
I can't work with all this wetness, lady.
He's all disappointed, like, I didn't even get to come yet, and you already came like twice.
Yeah, you ever had that?
Girls are always coming before you.
In terms of something I said,
Or did or anything?
Before your mother-in-law clicks away, tell us.
no, I think the only things that like I for sure have been embarrassed about were like maybe times when I was like maybe like too drunk to like do well.
Oh.
What does do well look like to you?
Or like pass
She
out.
came twice.
2 out of the 8 expected outcomes.
Like you fell asleep before having sex.
like mid sometimes.
Yeah.
Bro, that's confidence, dog. I could never fall asleep in the middle of sex.
Like she only had an anal orgasm.
Damn, that's great. So you were doing it and then you just passed out. And then they're just like,
That's only happened like twice.
"What's going on?" And you're just like,
No, it'll be like the pumps will suddenly just like kind of stop.
Yeah.
And then they'll be like, they'll basically be like, hello, and then be like, oh, and then you just try to.
Ooh, they said hello?
Bro, hello is. Are you there?
High is great. High is really good. It's classic.
Oh, yeah, the highs.
Yeah.
Damn, that's your only mistake. You're fucking perfect.
In terms of things, no. Remember my red light story?
Dude, I'm gonna start writing some.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna start writing some Ryan and Anthony fucking fanfic after that comment. You're so fucking perfect, man. You don't even see it.
And then he crawls across the tables, knocks the camera equipment over, has an instant anal orgasm.
Yeah. Instant.
Bought like 18 nightstands.
Yeah, so the red light was a weird thing. You put a literal red light on.
Did it hurt everyone's eyes or what?
Yeah, dude, I was inspired by like,
All the film got developed in the room.
Everyone got queasy. Like,
It's like, what happened to my negatives?
What up, guys? Thank you for watching us for so long. If you like what we do, please support our Patreon. Joe, tell them what we have to offer.
So every week you get 2 videos. One never released director's cut, and another one 2 half for YouTube, Patreon only. Every freaking week you get that. And you get access to our Discord where you can come chat with us.
And ask us questions that become episodes here because we're gonna answer them and we're gonna take it seriously and we wanna give you the responses that you want. So come stay connected with us, join our Patreon, click the description below for full details.
I was like, damn, dude, like, does that work for you? Lawrence was like, yeah, man. And I was like, okay. Thought it'd be a good idea. Tried
Did it look like a Chinese opium den?
I don't know. I was just like,
Everyone
yo,
like a
that's
demon?
fucking edgy. Wanted to try something new. Turned it on. Nino was like, what the fuck are you doing?
He's like, are we about to smoke hookah?
some chicks come out with sparklers in bottles. Where are these chicks?
What the fuck is this?
Black light's kind of cool.
I'm not trying any more weird ideas, dude.
Dude, that's funny how like red light just pissed her off. She was like, "What the fuck are you doing?
No,
Are you trying to fuck me? Are you trying to fuck me right now?
Are you fucking retarded?"
We know Bart's like infamous mega spank
Yeah.
that sent Gio into tears.
To a hospital.
Nearly into a wall.
Did you ever have verbal ones? Where you like accidentally said something in Chinese maybe or
You try to speak Spanish to her? She's like, don't do that.
yeah, you said wrong Spanish grammar.
Chow mein.
Wonton!
Lao Cai, Lao Cai.
I do speak Chinese in my dreams, she says.
You dream in Chinese?
Like we'll be sleeping and then
Dim
like,
sum, dim sum.
and I just wake up and then she's like, what?
What if you're just making sound effects, but she's like, why speak Chinese?
He's like, ching chong, ching chong, ching chong.
Like, that is so fucked up.
She's like, get your native tongue out of here.
But I do know it's Chinese. You know sometimes you speak so loud you wake yourself up?
Yeah.
And then the last words that I heard were me speaking Chinese. I'm like, what the fuck? That's weird.
One time Tiff heard me in the middle of my sleep going and be like, yeah, why don't you just grab a jump rope from the corner over there? And then she was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
You're dreaming about work?
He's dreaming about trade. He trades people so much.
Like, yeah, my price is now $150.
Bart, have you ever been in Gio's ear and you're like, hey, we gotta hurry this shit up. I gotta go to bed at 7:30.
I heard this shit.
Can you hurry up and come? I gotta go to sleep.
I already came twice. Can you go?
I'm fading.
Yeah, come on.
If I don't come in 30 seconds, it's never gonna happen.
You never like tried to, I don't know, like have dirty talk and you said something too bad or like something way too gross?
Dirty talk scares the shit.
I'm not good at dirty talk. I feel like I don't play with that realm because I know the first move I make is gonna be fucked.
Yeah.
And then it's gonna be, now there's gonna be so much trauma around it. Anytime we have sex, that'll be the elephant in the room.
Yeah, that's tough.
So I just don't even try to deal with, because I'm not a sexy sex haver like that, you know? I
I'm
know,
the same way,
I know
I
how to
think.
say the right things.
You like that? Do you like it?
Scale of 1 to 10.
I know the first thing that I say will just be fucked up.
Circle yes or no.
Why aren't you looking at me?
Is it hard enough for you?
Is it hard?
Compared to other guys you've had, how am I?
It probably hurts, huh? That's what I say.
Oh yeah, you like how fucking hard that is?
You're probably in so much pain right now.
Call me
Is this the
Philip.
biggest dick you ever had?
Wait, don't answer that. Don't answer that. Don't answer. I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
Hey, that's the hard shit right there.
Dude, there's a funny story from like when we were in Europe tour, and you know the tour buses, they're stacked up like the beds are like in threes, so they're 3 stories all the way to the back. So like if you have like a girl in there, like whoever's around you is gonna hear that shit. And then there was this girl who did not speak English. I think this was in Germany, and I couldn't like really have any dirty talk because I at the time was a dirty talk
Champion.
Cunning linguist.
Oh, really?
But then, like, my powers were like, muted now because he doesn't speak the same language. So I was trying to find words that she did understand and try to form it around that.
Guten Tag. Like that.
No, not in German. In English. I was trying to find her English words. And then I ended up finding this is fucking stupid, but I ended up saying you're the best. You're the best. She understood. So I just kept saying it over and over.
You're the best.
I just kept saying you're the best over and over.
While you were doing it?
But I thought I was like, no one was around. I thought we were in there by ourselves. And then
You're the best. You're the best. You're the best. Like that.
yeah, and then like not like that. It sounded like a fucking.
You are the best, Ryan.
Like I was getting anal.
No, she's saying it. You're the best. You're the
No, I was the only one saying. She wasn't saying. I was just trying to see
Was
what
she
she
responding?
understood. Yeah, with like little. She barely spoke English. So then like. I go to catering later on that night, and then I'm just eating, and then my friend Q is like right across from me, also eating, and he's like, "Oh, how do you like it, man? It's pretty good today, huh?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, it's really good." And he's all, "Would you say it's the best?"
Oh no! Oh!
And I was like, "Oh no!"
Busted for busting.
He was across the walkway, like in the next bunk with a
Right.
different girl, and he said they were both laughing.
Were they laugh fucking?
I guess, but he
guess.
said that they were trying so hard not to like.
Were you like red instantly, or like you felt flushed?
I'm not normally embarrassed by shit like that, but because I legitimately didn't know.
Yeah.
And the way that he was like looking at me like this and saying it, I was like, you fucking. I was really embarrassed, yeah. Because he still says it to this day. He still like fucked around.
Are you the best?
Yeah. Yeah, he always just uses that word like all the time because to fuck with me. But it's so like that was a good one. I regretted saying that shit because it sounds so silly.
Yeah.
Because I was saying it out of necessity. I'm like, she doesn't know any other words. So it was just.
That's still pretty good. I think it's very polite.
I like that you're like uplifting.
Yeah. You're positive.
Because I talk a lot of shit, so like that's nice.
Yeah, I
That's a different way
didn't,
to-
Trash.
Yeah, you're
I didn't
garbage.
think she was. She didn't understand any of my other dialogues.
I tell Nikki all the time that if she ever leaves me, while we're fucking, I'm like, you ever leave me, I'll cut your fucking arm off, and no one will ever want to fuck you. No one will ever want to fuck you.
Cut your arm off.
You say that during sex?
It's pretty funny.
I say I'll cut your left arm off, and no one will ever want to fuck you.
Your left arm.
It's like, I think girls still get laid with one arm.
Not this one. Not this
Don't
one.
tell her that. Don't tell her.
It's on an upswing now. Yeah, dude.
Another good one is like, don't move, don't move, don't move, don't move.
What is that? A fucking arrest?
It's gonna make me come.
Just stop.
You had to have some really good ones because you'd be cybering
Oh,
shit.
1,000%.
Joe can't remember it.
But I think the most cringiest
The
thing.
one where you were like exotic dancing and you're like, do you like butt? What do you like?
Very thoughtful. Do you like butt?
What do you like? But I think, to me, the most cringiest thing is to be a cliche. Because like, so one of the things is like, I feel like everybody sometimes get a limp dick boy time, right? Where you get too nervous, you're like, oh my god, one night stand, I want to perform, and she's so hot, I want to
So
do
hot.
it, right?
She's too hot.
Yeah, and then the whole time you're like doing it, and you're like maybe like 40% hard. Yeah. And you're just trying to, and then like I remember saying like, I'm not usually like this, and then in my mind I'm like, God damn, I said it. Yeah. Everybody is, you know, it's like wait.
But everybody says that at some point.
They go, I'm not like this, and then I'm just boning, and I'm like, oh, but I'm not usually like this. Like I'm much harder. Trust me, I'm usually harder than this.
God, I'm gonna
Yeah, and I was like 40% hard, and I just fucking couldn't all the way, you know.
Was it hot in the room? That's my fucking kryptonite, dude.
Why
I
don't
was
you
jet lagged.
just go? You're making me so nervous. I'm only 40% hard.
I was jet lagged, and I wanted to go to sleep.
Hey, this is me at only 40%. Imagine.
Look how much fun you had.
Hey,
remember?
Next time when you come over, we're gonna do way better.
Let's add 60. Let's add 20. Then we'll add 10 at a time.
I feel like when you're younger, right? It's by any means necessary you get it in, even if you're like, I only slept 2 hours, and I probably should sleep right now to be responsible. But
No, yeah, you're always game for it. Yeah.
yeah, and
When
then
you're younger, it's also 110% every single time.
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
When I was younger, I had a fucking funny ass routine where I would like, if I knew she was coming over, I would like take like 2 whiskey shots, knowing that like the slight whiskey dick, not whiskey dick, but the slight whiskey dick, I would like be able to last longer.
'cause you won't come
But then
so
I would
fast.
also have to brush my teeth right after that, anyways.
smell like
Yeah, so I don't smell it, and I'm just fresh. But then the funny thing was, when it works, great. But when she comes over and then we don't get into it right away, and then I'm just like slowly sobering up, feeling all
And falling asleep. Yeah, that's bad. She's like, oh, let's watch something first. And you're like, oh fuck, oh fuck.
Shoving a falls.
like, hey, I need to talk to you. Fuck.
I can't have this conversation right now.
Yeah, that is weird.
Good times though.
Good times.
I think we're fucking undefeated, boys.
Boys, we fuck.
We're pretty good.
The boys fuck.
I don't think I'm embarrassed or regret any of the stupidest things I've done though. Yeah.
No regrets. Like,
There is a different embarrassment when you think you had that moment all to yourself and then someone fucking heard you the whole time. That's pretty killer. That's pretty
bad.
killer, man.
That's pretty bad.
Because I'd be like, my equivalent would be like one day Taika was like, hey, last Sunday, I heard what you and Mom were doing. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, but then it's also like, it's only like 50%. It's only like 50% bad at most because like you were caught fucking. It's not like you were caught jacking off to like gay porn.
That's worse.
You know what I mean?
Getting caught jacking off.
Which would be just.
Which is fine. Nobody's gonna judge you.
But getting caught jacking off is way more embarrassing to anything.
Well,
Yeah, to anything.
but then what if that's? It depends where though. Like
By your
if we
parents?
caught you jacking off here, that's pretty funny.
At that table?
Yeah.
Oh, Anthony's table?
If you were at home, it's like more my fault.
If Joe was jacking off at lunch, I think I would laugh for the rest of the lunch.
especially if he goes, oh gosh, I gotta shit.
Oh, guys, you know me, I gotta shit all the time. You know how it is with me. You know how it is with my fucking bubble guts.
Don't come in here, I'm taking a shit.
Oh, yeah, I'm shitting real good. Oh, yeah, I'm shitting real good.
And
Remember, I'm shit boy.
we're on the door to prank him, and we just hear him jerking it.
Oh, my fucking God. Oh, my fucking God. Fetal Japan. Fetal fucking Japan.
Emperor Akihito.
Oh, Kimiko.
Can you guys keep it
Kimiko.
down? I'm trying to jerk off in here.
Oh shit!
Let's go.
Damn it!